Hey everybody, I'm Alicia, your AVP, the female half of the dream team. That's Jack, my husband,
Hello.
and we're celebrating 1,600 video uploads. So we've done over that at this point, obviously. The majority of them have been stuff that I've done, but then there's also been stuff that we've also included, like cameos. There's also been some other ones like math tutorials that used to be on software of mine from college. But yeah, we thought we'd do something special since not everybody can say, "Oh, I've made 1,600 videos on my YouTube channel," but we said, okay, let's do that. We've been wanting to do it, and typically we're kind of busy on Sundays hanging out with some friends and stuff like that. But this week, things got canceled until hopefully next week. So we said, okay, since we're not doing anything tonight, kind of slow, kind of blah, why don't we do something fun and exciting?
I'll drink to that.
That's a pretty cool mug. You got that one at if I remember correctly, you got that at Spencer's.
Yes. Although I did add the group.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. But it was actually kind of fun and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, like I said, some people would think, oh, it's that's a silly little milestone, but actually, actually kind of a big deal because there's a lot of stuff we've been wanting to do, and we said, okay, like try these different meat sticks. I mean, that sounds a little bit ominous when we say it like that, but there's
Sticks.
but they're different flavors, honestly, because it's like buffalo, it's alligator, kangaroo, and we still had that one soda left over from that international sodas and weird sodas taste test thing that we had back a couple months ago. And we also have some Japanese Cheetos that we picked up at a 7-Eleven that we can also try as well. And we also have books that we can discuss. He has a book that about his family, and I have a book about me and my life that I have as well. That Jack made it possible for me to get a copy of that. So I figured, you know what? Since I'm 40 this year, and I'm embracing that, why not write a book about my life and everything that's happened to me? Some of it's been good, some of it not so good. But you know what? I'm going to take the good and the bad and let it be. I mean, okay, it hasn't always been always easy, but you know what? I'm just grateful that I'm still here, honestly. Anything you want to say? I've been blabbing away. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you're doing great. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, 1,600 is a pretty good milestone, and so let's celebrate. How do you want to celebrate it?
So we're doing it obviously in our own unique way. I mean, each milestone I've done with uploads. Some of them have been more serious, but this one's like a little bit of mixed mash of everything with the food stuff like that, and also with trying these international sodas. I mean, like I said, pickle. I like pickles. I like soda, but pickle soda. Mm, I don't know if they go well together.
We have a lot of fun. Just
You just love watching my reaction,
yeah,
making the faces going oh or whatever.
but I don't like tasting. If it's gross, I can't. I can only do so much of it. I can't.
True. I mean, and you guys know the way I am that I'm honest enough to say this is really nasty and I don't recommend it, or I'm honest enough to say, you know what, I wouldn't mind trying this again. Like the cucumber soda, I remember I liked because I've had the lime cucumber Gatorade and I actually enjoy that. Now, if you're not a cucumber fan, you may or may not like that particular flavor of soda. But you know what? That's each person. I mean, some people say, "Oh, I like the mustard flavored one," or "I like the buffalo wing one," or the peanut butter one. Thanks, Dandelion. Good to see you.
Hello.
But yeah, we said we do something fun and stuff like that. Like I said, we've been so here in San Diego area, they have a place called Old Town. And it's a historic park, and basically, it feels like you're walking into the 1820s. I want to say.
I mean, more of the 1870s.
Okay, fair enough.
1820s, there was nothing.
True, you are right there. So basically, the town is just building up at this point. But basically, when you go in there, you see these old buildings, and there's a lot of cool stuff that they have there, like our type photo, which we did for our 1 year wedding anniversary, or they have these tours that you can do. Basically, it's just a walking tour you do yourself, just walking around, learning the historical context of the city and how it got founded and how it expanded outward from there, basically.
which I'm now going to give a 15-minute lecture. Maybe not 15 minutes, but I will explain a little more context. So yeah, Old Town is the old part of San Diego. It used to be called San Diego, and then it became Old San Diego, and then Old Town.
Hmm.
But while it was in uh, during the Spanish and Mexican times, there was no town there because it was just the Presidio
Right.
and the Mission and a few other scattered houses and one fort at the end of the bay. Um, so that's all those there. And then uh, in once the Mexicans took over, a lot of those Spanish troops that were part of presidios and stuff like that, which were the forts, uh, they retired.
Hmm.
And so as they retired, they migrated down the hill from their fort, and they built adobe homes,
Hmm.
and they planted gardens around their area, and eventually it grew through the 1830s into the 1840s. It grew as like scattered homes with a loose center plaza. There was like a plaza in the middle of it, basically like a. And in the 1830s, 1835 specifically, in that part of that square, they erected the they erected a government building that a little small government thing there because it was it from a pueblo. It grew into a pueblo, and so it grew slowly. It got usually it was like the Mexican elites who got the homes and stuff like that. And then in the 1840s, when the U.S. took over, a lot of businessmen came, and that's where it kind of grew until the 1870s when there was a fire. Yeah, everything went. Uh, it kind of got forgotten after that for a while, uh, until about the 1960s when they basically started rebuilding the area and turned it into a park.
Nice. That's very cool, actually. I mean, let me put myself back on beside you. Let me see. Da, 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 da.
I think my timing was right on that.
It's fine.
It was right
Alright.
at the 10-minute mark.
Alrighty. Let me turn my audio back on. Let's see. Okay, cool. So basically, when we're there in Old Town, it has that old time feel, like Jack was explaining. So basically, when we're in there, there's a lot of stuff that you can do. You can visit like an old timey blacksmith, and they have a lot of fun stuff that you buy. So one of the things that we like to do when we're there is we like to get a cream soda of some kind, and we normally get that, and also a beef jerky of some kind, because there's a particular shop that has all these different flavors of meats and stuff like that. And some of them are for your pets, actually. You can introduce your little Fido to it and stuff like that. So I was like, okay. So we were in there. I was like, I see this little bundle that they were talking about for sale. I was like, that sounds interesting. How would you feel about doing that for our next milestone video? And so this is what we got. This is the bundle that we got. And there's supposed to be, I believe, 10 different flavors. We can count them to be sure. We've never taken them out of the bundle. As you guys can see, they're still attached and everything. And so it's got venison. That's one. Wild boar, original beef, chorizo flavored, antelope, kangaroo, maple duck, beef buffalo jerky, alligator, and this one is Campbell. So that's why we're very careful when we do these. I said, okay, let's try these. Let's try a little bit of it because we both like beef jerky. We said we would try a little bit of this. Don't worry, we won't get these mixed up, dandelion, because these are clearly labeled, as you guys can see on the packaging right here, and it lets me know what it is. If we don't like it, we can always just throw it in the trash. We promise we don't want to keep eating stuff if we don't like it. So, is there a particular? And they're all from this brand called Buffalo Bob's.
I guess I'll try some sort of buffalo one.
Alrighty, we'll just start with the buffalo one. So legally, in case you guys didn't know, in the states, some of these they can't sell as is, so they have to mix it with other things inside of it, basically, in order to go into the market. Alrighty, so we said we would do buffalo first. Okay, beef and buffalo. So it looks like this in the package, and it looks like that. Let me enlarge myself so you guys can see it. So that's what it looks like. As you guys can see, it's never been taken out of the package. Yeah, he is kind of quiet right now, Dandelion. I think once we get started, he'll start kicking it into himself.
Am I too quiet?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm sorry. I was just listening to you. You're doing such a great job. Besides, I did that whole lecture on the.
Yes, you did. So here's the interesting thing about it. When you're in that particular store that we're talking about, they have them clearly labeled as that's dog, that's human, and they also have different levels of spice as well. Some of them are extremely spicy, and some are not so spicy.
Yes.
Alrighty, so I guess I get to open this up for us. Let me grab my scissors.
And
Ah, his microphone's quiet. Okay, that's what she's saying. Okay. Excuse me. Alrighty. Okay, so she can barely hear you. That's what it is.
okay, I didn't know that. I was. Let me see if I can adjust my mic volume.
Okay. It smells like a meat stick. I will say that much to you guys.
How about now?
That's much better.
Okay,
There we go.
I see. Well, I hope you still heard me. Anyway,
Yeah, I think it was just very faint. Okay, so
it
yeah,
looks like meat.
it does.
Give me half of the meat.
I'm gonna give us a little bit.
Give me a little bit of meat.
Okay. So this is how much I'm gonna give us. This much. All right. All right. I'm gonna hide my camera for a second.
Oh wow, that's a tiny piece.
I don't know how much we're gonna like it. That's the thing.
This is about This is about the size that they started cutting the Titanic rocks into.
Fair enough.
Kidding. They're actually smaller now.
Okay, give me 1 second so I can turn myself on. Okay. Alrighty.
Okay. There's like that kick afterwards. You taste it?
Yeah, I can taste it right away.
I'm not really a fan.
No. That's almost like a leather texture in my mouth.
That's what it felt like. It felt like chewing leather. But then it had this weird like flavor kick. But it was like a spicy
When you first, yes,
flavor
when you
kick.
first get it in your mouth. Oh. Oh. On a scale from 1 to 10, I give that a 1.
I give it a 4.
Ugh. Yeah. Ugh.
Now I'm gonna look like this until I eat something I like. Sour face.
So, do you want to get rid of this?
Peace. There's no
So
way I'm taking another bite of that.
It's supposed to be chipotle and garlic flavored. Oh.
Oh, that's what I taste. Ugh.
Oh, I like garlic chipotle, but that's nasty.
So you didn't tell me about the chipotle part.
I didn't know that's how you look at the back. Ugh. That was nasty.
Yeah, no recommending.
No. Okay. I guess it's my
Get
turn
that
to
out
pick
of my
one.
mouth.
That's why I'm sipping on my cucumber limeade from Calypso.
Okay, give me a smaller piece next time.
Oh, oh my goodness. I guess I get to pick the next flavor.
Okay.
Um, I'll do something a little bit tamer, I think.
Okay.
Let's try maple duck.
Okay.
So I like the color.
Okay. It's like a
closer.
stick. Okay.
Yeah. Looks normalish.
Yeah.
Okay. And they're all, like I said, the same brand, Buffalo Bob.
Right.
And the first ingredient says duck. Now, I've had duck before. And I like duck dressing because my aunt gives my cousin that for Christmas. Around Christmas. But it's very, very rich. And it's very fatty. But I've never had it in jerky form. Okay. So, yeah. That's what it looks like when it's taken out of the package. And I'm going to give us one tiny little bit. So I'm using my kitchen scissors to cut these with, guys, in case you were wondering, like, how is she cutting that? My cutting scissors. All right. All right.
Ah, a smaller piece.
It smells mapley for sure.
Okay. Okay. Bland. A little bland.
A little greasy too. It's a little bit better compared with the other one, but
I mean, that doesn't make it any better, really.
no. I don't think I want any more of this. Do
Yeah.
you? All right, trash can, you get another treat
Not
for you.
for the trash can. Trash can loves everything.
So I'll be dumping the trash out once we finish this stream, guys. Which flavor do you want to pick?
What were the options again?
camel, alligator, venison, kangaroo, uh, antelope, chorizo, original beef, and wild boar.
Let's just do chorizo.
All right.
Chorizo.
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 So this is Mexican style.
Maybe I'll like it because of that.
I hope so. This was not cheap either, folks. This was about $25 for the whole bundle. Because it was like a special thing. They said, oh, 10 meat things. And I'm like, oh, okay, we'll try it. Okay, so chorizo.
Kangaroo is usually tasty.
Okay,
Well,
so that should be interesting.
I guess we'll try that next.
So this is what it looks like. Let me go full screen so you guys can see it better.
Yep.
Okay. I know they used to have an Australian restaurant back in Maryland where they had kangaroo and stuff like that, but I never, at the time, I was in a religious cult and they were very strict about our diet, so we didn't eat weird stuff. I'm not sure about the smell. Okay. Okay. Ooh,
Little.
it smells like sausage, regular sausage. It smells pretty evil. Because I had some the other day at Denny. That's actually good.
That's not bad. That's fine.
I give it a 6. It's a little
Agreed.
spicy, but not too spicy. So I think we'll save this one.
Yeah, you can have that one.
So I'll set that one aside. But yeah, the duck one, no. Maple duck is a no. Alrighty. Alright, set that one aside. Alright, my turn to pick one, I guess. Since Dandelion made the mention about kangaroo, I guess we can try kangaroo. Okay. Kangaroo. So this is basically kangaroo mixed with beef and pork jerky.
Hmm.
Interesting.
I think that'll be good.
Hopefully.
Please be good.
Yes. Because these are normally about $10 each at that old town place.
So yeah, imagine spending that much money and then not liking it. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
As I said, that's why we got like the bunch of them.
Yeah, because it was the better option. It's got a leathery smell.
Leather. Ooh, that's not a good sign.
No. Okay, kangaroo. Okay.
Okay. Cut that in half.
Okay, here it goes.
Mm, yeah. It tastes like a boot. It literally tastes like a boot. Ugh.
Oh.
Try not to spit it out, but god damn.
Mm. Mm-mm.
I'm glad I cut that in half. Mm. Well, you got us, Dandy Life Love.
Sorry, but no, that did not taste very good.
But yeah, okay. Well, at least we tried it, though. Have you
Yeah.
eaten many boots?
Thankfully, no.
I think so. Well, when I was in the Navy, I used to like have to shine my boots and shit.
Oh, shut up, Kevin. No.
triple triple the
No.
amounts.
Kevin, you want this? Take it. So
Yeah.
Kevin is my childhood friend from school.
How you doing, Kevin?
Elementary school.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna triple.
No. If you want to make some shoes.
I guess not everything jerkies very well. I guess not.
Correct. This doesn't jerky well. It just jerkies.
But yeah, I can practically taste the kiwi I would use while I was waxing my boot, trying to get it shiny so that I wouldn't get yelled at.
It feels like I'm eating my dad's boots. Oh, gross. Ugh. That one's definitely going in the trash. Unless you want it, Kevin. I'll send it to you for free.
One more big bite.
No, 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 no. Mm-mm.
I don't want my stomach to rebel on me, so
My stomach will kill me. Alrighty.
I
Your
got to
turn,
be
my
very careful at my age what I put in my stomach now.
What's your choice?
Uh, was you said there was camel?
Camel. There's antelope, camel, venison, wild boar, original beef, and alligator.
I guess we'll do. I guess we'll do camel. Try the
Okay.
camel.
Hopefully,
And
it
just
doesn't taste sandy.
and just yeah, just hope it tastes somewhat decent.
It looks decent. I will show you guys that. I'm showing you. It looks decent. It doesn't. That's the problem. This is fresh. Shut up. Shut up, Kevin. No, it's not. Oh, the smell. Oh, it smells like the stinkiness of a shoe.
Oh, lovely! More boots.
Oh, I'm only to take out the plastic and I haven't taken it out. Oh, oh. I feel like I'm still in my military shoes. Oh. Okay. Suck it up. Come on, you go.
She tries hard.
Okay. This is what it looks like. Here. Ew. Uh,
I guess so. I guess you're right.
I don't mind eating beef jerky though. This is just gross. Okay.
We should have had like we should have had one decent good beef jerky steak to have at the end.
That's the last one I'm going to say.
Okay.
The smell is awful.
Ugh.
You see what I mean? It smells like chew.
Yeah,
Ugh.
that's my piece. I cut it in.
Chicken. Put me to it. Three, two, one. It's like a swallow. Ew. Oh,
Ah,
I feel like I ate somebody's foot.
yeah,
Quentin Tarantino, eat your heart out. Oh, oh. Okay. Try to swallow it, but I can't. Ew.
that's why I drink the thing. I had to swallow it immediately.
Ugh.
I'm just gonna be sitting here with my stank face. My stank face.
It's hard to chew it too.
My nose all big and shit.
Ah, gross. Mm-mm. Mr. Campbell, you're nasty.
I'm starting to
I
think.
don't think so, Dad. So here's the thing: when we go there, they normally have really good jerky.
But we never tried like the exotic stuff, like alligator and camel.
Right.
So she wanted to try something, and I was like, "Well, which one do you want to try?" And you were like, "Well, let's get this or this." And then I saw the thing that had a bunch of them, and I was like, "Well, I'll just get the big thing."
Right. I was like,
That
oh, that's a better idea, but
that way, if we don't like something, we can just. But then we
yeah.
were like, "Let's do the taste tests." Okay,
So these three go in the trash.
trash.
Mr. Trash Can gets it.
I wish I had a little trash like thing I can bring over, like a little digital trash can. Like when I do this or something, like there would be a little app that like puts a trash on my hand, and then I could like play with it like I'm putting stuff in the trash.
All right. So we said the beef one for last.
Meat,
Okay.
meat stick.
The original beef is I'm set that aside. Tips, keep an eye on the phone, please. All right. Um, I'll try venison because I think I've had it before. Because my venison and gator are my favorite. Oh, you brave, brave soul, Kevin. That's because you're a hunter. Okay. So this is the venison one. It looks good. But does it taste good?
Does it smell good? First of all,
I don't know. I think the way they just package this brand is not very good, though. Buffalo Bill, sorry, Buffalo Bob.
Buffalo Bob.
It smells okay.
Okay,
It looks like a regular beef jerky, but I know it's not. Okay, so it looks like that.
okay. Looks like a meat stick.
Yes.
A steak of meat.
One. Okay. Give me good boy.
Oh wow.
Kevin. Smells fine. It just smells like I'm not sure what the thing that they use to process it. It's not a very good smell, honestly.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. No, this was fine. This was fine.
Yeah, I give it a 4
That one
because
I'm gonna give it 8.
I think it's like a 6 as well. Not as good as the chorizo, but it is good. So we'll save that one. All right, down to 3.
Okay.
Wild boar, gator, and antelope.
Let's do antelope.
Antelope. Antelope, I think, is going to probably taste like this venison one, I feel like.
Hmm.
No, I don't mind the deer. I've had deer before, actually. I don't mind, honestly. It's just the way this one's done is a little
I,
off.
I think it's the way they process it. Yeah. Yeah.
The way they process this one, it's not the best because I've had deer jerky before, and the way this one's done is a
Right.
little bit off. Not saying it's off meaning in a bad way. I mean like off like the flavor is not like it should be. That's what I mean. Oh, I don't like the smell of this one though. It
Mm-mm.
smells like a shoe almost.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh
You
no!
you might be right, Dandelion, about this place just making terrible jerky. No offense to the company, but
This one's not a very good smell, honestly. I am not like oh. Ugh.
yeah, that's gonna be fun. It's okay. I got my trusty dusty mug here.
I still got my cantaloupe. I mean cucumber. Sorry, cucumber limeade, which is actually really good. The smell is going to throw you off. I promise you.
Okay. Ugh.
I do not like that smell. Oh,
Mm.
3, 2, 1. Ew! Oh God! Mm-mm. Oh, mm-mm.
Ah,
I feel like somebody spit up in my mouth. Oh, oh no.
that one wasn't as bad as the other ones, but that was still pretty bad.
Oh, like I said, I like antelope, but I mean I like deer, but antelope gross. Feels like it's something puked in my mouth. Oh,
Well, drink up and try not to puke, please. Yeah.
that smell. Oh,
That.
see you later, my friend.
Take care.
Stay in touch, Kevin, please. Gator or wild boar?
It doesn't really matter at this point.
Come on, last two of the good, these weird ones.
Gator. Let's just get it over with.
Okay, gator it is. Mm,
Let me guess. Shoe, boot,
mm.
smells like alligator shoes.
It smells like the swamp.
A swamp. That's even better.
Lovely. Oh God. Mm. So that's what gator looks like. Why is that?
It looks like it has a spine.
Ugh.
Uh,
Mm. Okay. Hold on one second. Hold on. This is stupid on my side. Hold on. Hold on. Let me refresh my page for a sec. Be right back, sec.
okay. So while she's being right back, I can sit here and talk to you about my philosophy of eternity. Oh wait, she's back.
So
Ah,
this is what it looks like. uh,
they do.
the color is just weird. They do all kind of look the same. You're right, Dandelion. It's just some of them are like thick like this, and some of them are skinny.
It's all processed with the butt meat of all of these
Lovely.
other animals. So,
And they probably think we're the butt of their jokes.
by the way, I now hereby coin the phrase butt meat.
What?
A copyright 2020.
Alrighty.
Let me break this into a little one. Okay.
Oh, that smell.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Leather boot. All right. Ready?
Three, two, one. Someone needs to stop processing their shoe.
I need to get this smell out of my fingers, dude. Ugh.
That's a no. One thing is hard to chew. Ugh, no. I think I speak for both of us. That's a no.
No, it's not. No. Actually, it's actually starting to make me feel kind of sick.
Thankfully, we just got one more before the regular beef. So, okay. Let me throw these out. Be right back. Okay, okay.
Ugh. Okay, so I think I'm recovering. I just gotta probably have. Can you grab another beer?
Yes.
That'll help. Ironic that Gator is a tough chew. Yeah,
That gator's kicking our butts.
yeah.
Okay.
Whew, stinks. Thanks.
Okay. Wild boar. Last one before the regular one. Okay.
trying to get I'm trying to get that boot smell off my fingers so it doesn't get into this other stuff.
Right. All right. So this is the wild boar. It looks like the chorizo, but
That doesn't even look appetizing.
no. Okay. One. Okay. Two tiny pieces. Okay.
Okay. All right, I'm trying to. Yes, we should do ice cream samples next time. What the hell's wrong with us? Thank you, Dad.
Yeah, we'll do ice cream next time. Okay, three. Not too bad of a smell. It smells like the chorizo a little bit. Three, two, one. It's just chorizo.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, not a personal favorite, but it's fine.
It's better than the other ones.
It's a three.
It's
I give it a three.
way better than the other ones.
All right.
Better than the boot ones.
Yes. All right. Here's the original one.
All right, so this should taste good, right?
I hope so.
This is supposed to be like our reward, right? For getting through all that other one, right? So it is to have something that actually is good.
Right. So this is what it looks like. It looks normal. Does it taste normal though?
Does it smell normal?
A little. It smells like the chorizo a little bit, which is
Okay.
weird. So I'm thinking this is supposed to be beef, not pork.
Okay. All right, let's see.
Maybe they process in the same place. I don't know.
Probably.
Okay. You're not even looking. You're just like that.
I was trying to do my push pose.
Okay.
All right.
Last one.
Ready? All right. I just think it's a mediocre meat company.
Yeah.
Yeah. I-
That regular beef one is just.
Hmm.
There's nothing special about it.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So surprisingly, the chorizo and the venison ones are the better ones of all of them.
Yeah.
The regular beef is like,
Yeah. Okay. Well,
all
I'm
right.
glad we got that over with, and I'm glad the last thing we didn't. I'm glad it wasn't. I'm glad the last thing that we tasted wasn't the worst thing we tasted. That's what.
Agreed. All right. So the last thing we get to try is the pickle soda.
Oh my god! Damn it.
I know. I know. I know.
Maybe I can instead. I can give a push pot review.
Don't you chicken out on me now. Oh my goodness. That definitely smells like pickle juice.
So Pushpa is a
You chicken. You chicken.
it's a Bollywood film that I discovered. I discovered, and I should give a review on it. I think I will give a review on it. Um, but needless to say, it's one of the greatest movies I've ever seen.
All right. I only gave you a little bit. I gave myself the same amount.
Okay.
It definitely
Yeah.
smells like pickle juice.
It's like, yeah, you know what you pickle stuff in? Yeah, that's what it smells like.
It smells like the pickle juice, exactly. Three, two, one.
It just tastes like pickle juice.
Yeah, with some carbonation.
Yeah, it's not bad, but it's not something I'd want to have a cup of full.
I mean, I give it a.
Okay, it's not bad.
It's better than the other sodas I tried. It's definitely got that pickle flavor.
Yeah, but it's not terrible.
It's decent. It's palatable. I'll say that much.
Yeah, palatable. Thank you. It's edible.
Only in this case, it's drinkable. I give it maybe not quite a five, probably a five because it's like it's not bad, but it's not good either.
Needs vodka. Oh god, that would give it. That would make it so much better. Actually, I think. Yeah, she's right.
I'm not a vodka person, so
I used to be a vodka guy.
I just I, I had a bad experience with vodka, so no, not me drinking it. Anyway, try not to think about that right now.
But yeah, no, it's a good day.
Hmm. But yeah, all right. So yeah, like I said, we both have books out on Amazon if you guys want to check them out. I have two. This is my second one. So
Yes.
this one's basically about my whole life from the time I was born until my 40th birthday this year. I mean, it's got photos from babyhood. There's some from today. I mean, my life hasn't always been easy, I'll say that much, but I felt like I needed to tell my story because I've always shared blogs, I've always shared posts that I've done. I said, you know what, let me do it in a book form. I mean, like I said, I would appreciate if you guys get a chance to pick up a copy. And then there's also Jack's copy of his book of his family, which he finished.
Ah, yes, yes. That's my Fusco, an American Family History. So
Yes.
yeah, so the book is primarily about my grandparents and my father, and it's about their whole lives.
Right.
Um, but it also, I add a lot of context to like the beginning of the Fusco clan and where they migrated from, how their parents lived, and all that stuff. I was able to track down a lot of stuff through ancestry and uh,
That's
yeah. And then I was originally going to do it for for my father, for about my grandparents, and then my father died. He died a year ago today, and so it was like, yeah, I felt terrible that I never finished the book. So I finished the book.
yeah.
Yeah, and I added his whole life into it too. So it's yeah, it went from what was originally supposed to be. It was originally supposed to be the lives of Jenny and Cy Fusco. I turned it into
Hmm.
American Family History because it became more about the whole clan, basically.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah. So I hope you pick it up. My uncle approves. My cousins approve. My kids seem to approve. Uh, yeah,
I approve of it because I gave a little bit of insight about his dad and my stories with interacting with his dad. I mean,
and it's full of pictures. Like
hmm
it's full of images, old documents, old
hmm
like yeah. That's my grandmother right there on her graduation. Yeah.
yeah, there's stuff like that. Not as many like documents in mine per se, but there's a lot of photos. I mean, there's pictures that some of you may have never seen of me. Let me see if I can find one that you guys may have never seen of me. Let's see.
Oh, like, here's one of me. That's my baby photo.
Oh.
and that's my mother.
Mm-hmm. Like one of the photos I've never shared is this one of my parents and myself. Let me see if I can go bring it so you guys can see it better. So this one right here, where my dad's like holding me back, basically. I'm like 7 years old. This is before I just started wearing my glasses. I started wearing glasses when I was 8 because I was well 7, and I was basically being plagued with headaches, and I was staring at the TV, and people said, "Hey, I think you're having trouble seeing. Maybe you should get glasses." And so I said, "Okay." I don't like the idea of it because most of my classmates were basically saying, "Oh, glasses are for adults only; they're not for kids." And gradually, more and more people my age were started wearing glasses soon after I did. And because I was bullied and stuff like that, I was just like very traumatized. I hated wearing glasses. I talk about my depression period that I had in my life. I talk about some sad aspects of my life that were not very pleasant. And then some of the things that I basically my dream of teaching. It was a special dream for me. And then I talk about why I stopped teaching. I talked about Jack and our relationship, how I met him and came out here to California. I talk about my mom and how she was always a solid part of my life, basically, and how she's always been there for me. And in case you guys were wondering, my mom is doing a little bit better. She's still in the nursing home where she lives. She's basically now in a wheelchair primarily, but basically she's doing therapy and everything. But she's doing a lot better than she was a year ago when she had the stroke, which when Jack was going through his thing with his dad, I was going through a thing with my mom
Like,
and his dad.
yeah,
It was
it was
just
happening at the
overwhelming.
same time. Yeah,
It was hard. Thankfully, we've been together and we said, you know what, we're a team effort. We work together. We're going to be together through thick and thin. I mean, I just went through today, which I was telling Jack about a little bit. I was going through old computer files of my dad's, and I had to keep from screaming. I was that horrified with what I was reading, and I was just like, you know what? I don't miss that man. I really don't. Sure, he gave me life, but I don't miss the man. I really don't. I don't miss that trauma. I don't. No, no. And I'm better off without him. I mean, I'm able to have a wonderful life here in California. I'm doing gaming things. So, in case you guys were wondering, so I miscounted. I was trying to install them and it kept saying, "Oh, you need to have administrator privileges." I'm thinking, that's stupid. This
I told her that there was probably a way around it. She figured it out though. Yeah,
I did. Basically, I went to it and I said run as administrator, and basically it allowed me to install many more of the games. So now instead of doing 3 like I was going to originally do, now it's 6 of them, and I'm almost finished with these. I mean, I a little bit of this pack here. Now, here's the thing: there's 4 in this pack, yes, but I could only get 3 of the 4 installed. So I'm gonna have to make that in my notes when I do my review, saying, "Hey, I wanted to play it, but it didn't cooperate with me."
now, for those who haven't been like following along or paying attention for too long, what are you necessarily referring to? Are you referring to the over 300 games that you received in the mail and
So beside of me, let me move this. Let me move this over for a second. I've got, and I'm not kidding. Jack is not kidding when he says that. He is not kidding at all. There,
I'm not exaggerating, a whole big old and they're full of games. She got a good deal for it, real good deal.
I did.
Yeah,
Yes, we did find each other at just the right time, Dandelight. You are absolutely right.
I think you're right about that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
I mean, he's been a big support to me. I've been a big support to him. We were just what we needed at that time, and I'm
I
thankful
think
for that.
so. I think this. Yeah, I think there was a reason why it was. You're right. Yeah.
I mean,
Anyway,
I'm I'm grateful that we have each other. So Did you want to do any gaming, my dear?
Gaming?
Yes.
What kind of gaming are we referring to?
I'm referring to your favorites, what the dub or the Jackbox games.
Let's let's do a Jackbox game. Like,
Okay.
I
So,
mean, what is there for like just two of us? I guess, or
I mean, I'm sure Dandelion would want to play too, but I'll see what's available too. Let me see. I have a list as well. Let me see. Because I have a lot of notebooks on me. So sorry, guys, if I'm shifting stuff around.
yeah. I mean, like, I like with the dub, but I like it with like more than two players.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course. Let's see. Let's see. That's that notebook. I have a lot of notebooks, guys, but I keep everything organized for each notebook. Like one's for church stuff, one's for work stuff, one's for my writing. Okay, no problem, Dandelion. We understand.
Yeah. Have a good one.
But thank you for so much for coming out. We appreciate that. I mean, we appreciate all the love and support you've been giving us. I mean, well, we can do a little bit, I guess, while we're here. Okay. But yeah, like I said, I mean, Jack's the one that actually encouraged me to do my books in the first place. Because he saw me when I came out here to California. He's like, "You have all these notebooks. Have you ever thought about getting published?" I'm like, "I've thought about it, but I've never actually figured out how to do it." And he suggested I do it.
I mean, I had been published before.
Hmm.
Like, this is one of my books that, like, from a long time ago.
Right.
Yeah. So, uh, yeah. So
Me.
I,
Sorry.
I also did another book in 2016 about a history of San Diego before it was called San Diego. So it was basically a big history perspective of San Diego from uh, you know the beginning of time basically until uh, the Cabrillo landing, which is
Hmm.
generally where the beginning of San Diego begins. The beginning of San Diego history begins at Cabrillo landing in San Diego. But there's so much more history that happens before that. Like, Cabrillo was a part of the conquest of the Aztecs, actually, and that's a whole other thing I write about in the whole thing. But anyways, so I wrote that, and I'm gonna write an update to that soon,
Hmm.
going all the way to 1850. Um, but yeah, so anyways, my point was that I've done this before, and I was like, well, I mean, this is what I do, and yeah.
So yeah, he has suggested, well, why don't you get your stuff published? You have a lot of stuff out there, and he's read a couple things that because I would send him like little um images I had done of little free verse I had done and stuff like that. He's like, these are actually really good. Have you ever thought about it? I'm like, I've thought about it, but actually doing it. But yeah. So I know one of the games that we like is Word Spud.
Sports bus sounds good.
Okay. So let me check to see which pack that is up. And I know you need to have a separate pack. And then yes, the we sweat. Yeah, it was kind of crazy. Okay. Let's see which Word Spud is that one on. That one is okay. So that's on the first one. All right. So I know you know to have a separate tab or play it on your phone.
Oh yeah, I remember. Let me
All
get
right.
something. There, plug that shit in. Okay. Now that that's plugged in, this should light up like a light bulb. There it is. All right. So I'm gonna take this window, stick it up this window, and it was Jackbox TV.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Okay.
That was loud. There we are. Jackbox. Jackbox.
Yep. Alrighty.
Check mark.
Bonjour, and welcome to Lie Swatter, the massive true or false trivia game. We can accommodate a huge number of players in a game. So many players, in fact, you may want to get the people at the Guinness Book of World Records on the phone.
Okay. So the room code is YZLF.
Anyone who wants to join, if there's anyone there.
Yep.
But wow, I would like to. I would like to talk a little bit more about how we can, fight the Hollywood system and shit like that, right? Go to Bollywood. That's how you do it.
So he introduced me to the
Learn
push.
Indian. Learn Indian. Go to Bollywood.
So, like I said, we're being silly a little bit about the whole Pushpa thing, but it's a very well done story, honestly. I mean, we did
So,
like.
so I mean, yeah. I'm at, but in this on a serious note, I might actually try to dip more into those types of films for my entertainment because I mean those don't feel like they're trying to push anything on you. They're just trying to like entertain you.
Mm-hmm,
It's like we watched Kill Bill last night.
mm-hmm,
There was no message, no hidden messages. It was just a good old fashioned revenge story, right?
mm-hmm.
So it's like that's what I miss. I miss good old fashioned whatever story, good old fashioned love stories, good old fashioned revenge story, good old
Right.
fashioned adventures and stuff like that. And I kind of want to go back to that without the complications that everyone
Mm-hmm.
wants to put into everything. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's my little. But I will be doing one because I noticed that nobody has done a review on no English speaking person as of yet has done a review on Pushpa on YouTube. I will be the first. I will conquer all.
So, in case you guys were wondering, on our YouTube channel, we will eventually get back into our history of film stuff that we've been talking about doing.
Yes, we've been putting that together. Um, we got the first we got the first like few episodes like written and everything. It's just that we're gonna be doing these little video segments that we're working on at this point. So it's gonna take a bit, but we're gonna do it.
It will get done. I mean, you guys will see the updates as we give them to you.
Yeah.
We haven't forgotten. It's just things been kind of crazy. Thankfully, things are slowly getting back to a sense of normalcy now.
Yeah. Definitely. And I definitely want to get into the history of cinema because I've been getting into it for the last couple of years, just getting prepared for this.
Right. And I've always loved history, film history. I was always fascinated by it. A lot of stuff I just picked up because I knew a lot of trivia. And yeah, we went together like hand in glove, no pun intended. I mean that in all seriousness. I mean, it just meshed well so perfectly.
Yeah.
So I think everybody's in that's going to be
Yeah.
in.
Let's go.
All right then, before we get started, don't forget, new players can go to this website and enter this room code to join the game at any time. Let's go! You're going to see 7 crazy facts pulled from these fact categories.
Otter.
Some otters in South America can grow to 6 feet long. Use your device to pick whether you think
no.
the fact is true
I'll
or
try
a
that.
lie.
Okay. Okay.
River wolves. Ooh.
Okay.
Tony Danza and Tupac were pen pals.
Ooh.
What? Wow.
Okay.
I did not know that.
McDonald's was originally called McDonald Restaurant.
I think that's that one. Oh, okay.
Do you remember? You remember the founder?
Oh, yes.
Paul Newman wore blue-colored contact lenses.
Oh,
Yep. My grandmother had a crush on him.
After death, Cleopatra was eaten by her children
What?
to regain her wisdom.
no.
No. That's a buffalo.
Yeah.
There is a Japanese Justin Bieber impersonator who has sold more albums than Justin Bieber.
I think that sounds true. I could believe that.
Oh,
okay. Never mind. That's my bias.
In the American Southwest, there's a species of mole that only lives beneath highways.
Oh, I believe that. Oh, well.
Yeah.
And here's where everyone stands.
Oh.
Yeah, it beat me. Want to do one more?
Here
Another
are your
round.
next 7 fact categories.
Okay. I think there's 3 rounds.
Oh, okay. There's 3 rounds. Okay, come on. We'll do 3.
A tropical fish named after Darwin has 2 little feet.
Oh.
Julianne Moore is in a 311 cover band. The game Operation was recalled after electrocuting several small pets.
Oh. Oh.
I'm just getting all these wrong now.
Ben Franklin introduced tofu to America.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Maybelline's original slogan was, "Hey, put some makeup on your face."
Wow.
A Dire Straits album was the first CD to sell 1 million copies.
Oh. Okay.
An echidna is a real animal and not just something we made up.
Wow.
Here are your scores.
Ah, you should catch up to me.
Yeah, but you're still ahead.
For the final round, all the facts will be about one category. That category
Right.
is casting.
Ooh.
Can you tell which facts about casting are true and which are lies?
Oh, this will be fun.
Trench Stewart was almost cast as James Bond. Julia Roberts was almost cast as Benjamin Button.
What? That's it too.
Christopher Walken was almost cast as Han Solo.
Ah. Interesting.
Lindsay Lohan was almost cast as Katniss.
Ah. Okay.
Bill Murray was almost cast as Batman.
Oh no. What?
They were, yep. I did know.
That is crazy.
Sean Connery was almost cast as Gandalf.
Probably not. Oh, it is true. Good, I got that right.
Yep, we both did. Wow.
Alec Baldwin was almost cast as
No.
Forrest Gump.
Oh no. Okay.
Yep, you still won.
Good game.
Okay. Good game.
Scores.
Good job, my dear.
You too, my dear.
Uh,
That was indelibly fun. Indubitably fun.
Do you want a different one?
No. What do you want to do?
Let's check. I don't see any on this one. So let's try a different pack. Okay.
We'll probably be
Yeah, we'll try one more game. Let's see. Let's try the Jackbox 10.
okay.
Let's see if there's any 2-player ones in that one. Because I know that's one pack we have not tried yet.
Well, while she's looking for that, there's 2 movies that are out so far. There's a third one that's going to be on the way. It's on the way. They're still filming it. The first one is called The Rise. The second one is called The Rule. And the third one, I think, is supposed to be called The Rampage.
So pushba ones, in case you guys were wondering. Okay.
Each one is 3 hours long.
Okay.
It's like the size of, it's like the length of a Godfather movie, but with more comedy and music videos and action. It's like they took the fighting from the Matrix.
That's crazy.
Ouch!
That's weird.
What the hell was that? Ow!
Why is that not opening for me? Hold on. Sorry about that. It's actually kind of stupid. Okay.
All right. I was about to pull up my entire my entire review, the movie review. And if you like a good music, there's a channel on YouTube. If you look up like Jurassic World the musical or whatever. Yeah, it's Jurassic World the musical. Yeah, it's Jurassic World the music. These people they put together this animation, these animations of like a whole movie, basically like a review of the whole, like a summary of a whole movie within like a song. It's actually well done, and they do it for other movies, but my favorite ones are the ones they do for the Jurassic Park / World series. You remember what I'm talking
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
For some reason, this is acting stupid on my side where I can't
Is it?
do anything. That's weird. Hold on.
about? Okay.
Hold on.
If we can't do it like that,
Yeah, it's acting dumb.
we can't do it. We can't do it. That's fine.
Hold on. Okay, let's try. Ah, what's the matter with this restream thing?
Huh. Interesting.
Hold on. This restream thing's acting kind of crazy on my side. It's like it froze. Hold on.
I can hear it like. I don't know.
Yeah, and it's not letting me do anything. Ugh.
Okay, well, if you can't do it, you can't do it. I wouldn't fight it. It looks weird doing that right now.
Hold on. Hold on. I'll be right back, guys.
Oh wow. Okay. So you see that? That's Batman. And Batman is a character from around the 30s, the 1930s, and stuff like that. And so he's been around for a very long time. Not as long as Superman. Superman is like the main guy, but Batman, he's number two in there. He'd be upset if he would be upset. Ninja Turtles, they don't care, but this guy. Oh, are you back?
Yes.
I got switched over. But yeah,
All right. I'm going to try
Batman.
one more time for that Jackbox 10. See if that'll load up. I will try one more time and see if it loads up. If not, well, but yeah, Superman's actually older than
Yeah,
Batman.
yeah. Superman's the first, and then Batman. I feel like is the second, and then
Probably Captain America.
yeah, Captain America was in the 40s. So yeah, that makes sense. And then a lot of the rest of them came out in the 60s.
Mm-hmm. Ah, there we go.
Oh, you did it.
I think I did. I
Good.
think there we go. There we go. So in order to do this particular Jackbox hack, I have to basically open it on a separate window. I have to move it to my secondary screen. I don't know if you can see it or not. This looks like it's not loading anything.
I don't see it.
That's what I'm saying. Something's weird's going on with this. Mm. Hang on, guys. Sorry about that. I'm going to close that and then just come right back. We won't do it. All right, be right back.
So I've actually met Batman. Did you know that? I've met Batman. I, Jack Beers, cool guy, have not only met Batman, but I have made Batman laugh. You can't make Batman laugh, can you? Well, you can. Um, so the background of this was a Comic Con. I went to Comic Con. I go to Comic Con when I can. We this year at this one year it was like the third. I don't remember. I don't remember. Like 35 years, I think they said anniversary, and it was a reunion. So they had uh, um, they had Adam West. He was still alive at the time. They had him there. They had Burt Ward. They had um, who played Catwoman?
Julie Newmar.
Julie Newmar. They had her in it, and it was those three. And it was really the whole thing was really cool. But at the very end, I was able to jump into the front and ask Adam West if he had any beer money. It was a weird thing that I used to do with Liberties. I would ask him for beer money and just record their reactions. And he was he when he when I first asked him for beer money, he does this, like he nods yes. I was like, yeah, you so you have beer money, and he's like, and then he realized what I just said, and then he starts kind of laughing, and then he's like, he's like, and he kind of like waves me off. I was like, all right, have a good one, thank you. It was the greatest thing ever. I got to make Batman laugh, and now that he's passed and stuff like that, it's like a valuable memory for me.
Hmm.
And I was also able to make Kevin Conroy laugh.
Nice.
That was through a cameo. I asked him to do uh, a version a version of his I am vengeance, I am the night as Darkwing Duck. So, anyways, have you figured it out? Okay, I'm still on. So yeah. So I mean, how much did I love it when I got my cameo back and he was like, Jack Beers, this is Batman. Calling from Wayne Manor. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am terror that flaps in the night. He literally did that. And then he laughed at that afterwards. And I was like, yes, I made two Batman laugh.
Nice. So unfortunately, I can't get it to open up, guys. So, but
Okay,
thank you so
well,
much for
we
coming
tried.
down, guys.
All right, thanks a lot. And yeah, I think we should call it a night.
Yeah, exactly. So let me just check to see how many videos we have until we get our next milestone, guys. In case you were
Of
wondering.
course. Good good idea.
And so we've got 1649. So we've got about 53 before we get our next milestone. So that'll
And
be seven.
with the amount of AI slop that we've been putting out after we discovered Grok Imagine, I'm pretty sure we'll get to that pretty soon.
Yeah, Meta AI, Imagine. Yeah, the way they do it really well on those two platforms. I definitely can recommend those two, and Gemini. I mean, Gemini unfortunately doesn't animate it, but AI does, and I know Grok Imagine does it too. Nope, I do not know what's going on. My connection's acting. It's kind of sluggish. Hold on.
So yeah, so that's our AI plug.
But yeah, please check out our books. Yeah,
Yep.
we appreciate you guys tuning in for us, Dandelion, Kevin, everybody that came out. If you're going to see the replay, guys, just so you know that we found out that of all those different meat sticks that we tried, we only liked 4 of the 10. They were chorizo, wild boar, venison, and the original beef. The other ones, no. Buffalo Bob's, they're not a very good brand, unfortunately.
No, sorry.
We tried. I mean, I think they might be a local based one. Let me see real quick. No, they make these in Michigan, I think it is. MI. But yeah. But yeah, we'll see you guys next time. This is the Dream Team signing off. The only thing we're going to say is just check out our books, check out our streams that we do. We do stuff with Sci Fi Mombi, we do stuff with Raquel, we do stuff with Chris Knight.
Yep.
We do stuff on our own as well, which will be coming very, very soon. But yeah, this is the Dream Team signing off. Thank you. Bye.
Right.